Good morning. Welcome to the Obachanchatter. Today is September the 7th, 2026. I'm here to recap with you Family Empire Houston Season 1, the finale, the final episode. I don't believe that they're going to have a reunion, but oh, sorry. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning. I don't think they're going to have a reunion, but this episode was titled The Final Twist. Okay, I thought this was going to be the end of this legacy uh, thing with these Braden people, but it's not. So, anyway, they got Oscrene. Oscrene was a little cutie back in the day, wasn't she? With her little yellow man. Go get Oscrene. She's cute. Anyway, they got ice cream in the family out there, and they with the developers, and they telling them how the situation going to work. So Miss Ice Cream said she don't want to wait for no phases. She want all 28, all 28 of them houses up and ready to be leased. So they're going to go on with the project. So everybody's real happy. So this puts more work on Jamisha's plate because she's real happy. Everybody happy celebrating because they're gonna go ahead and build this division from where they live. And I don't mean no harm, but they showed me when they showed like the where that land was versus the university or the hospital that they're trying to connect to, to make the community grow. I was like, they got a long way to get over there to where y'all shit at. Because when they did like the aerial view, I was like, damn, it looked like a whole state between the city and where that little piece of land. I mean, it wasn't that bad, but it was empty. So eventually it's gonna grow. They'll make their money if they do what they supposed to do. So everybody agrees with that. So the next big project is they doing this. They're trying to start that luxury line of housing. They were saying that you really can't find a lot of black faces in luxury real estate. So they want to go into that market. And the house that they saw last week from that, I guess that guy's a football player. Well, they were looking this guy was looking for a realtor to sell his $4 million home, and he has given that to the Bradens. He like what they do, so they real excited because this is their most expensive house. So they fitting to throw this party up in this crib, and the crib is empty. So they're gonna have to spend some money. We find out that Jamisha does have to spend some money on the project and stuff. So anyway, we got Nicole. She's leaving. She's going in the house talking on the phone. She got a nice house, and her husband is there with Big Larry. Big Larry's Larry's father, and they playing pool. And that little girl, what's her name? Layton. I think her name is Layton. Is home. Why they name her Layton? What does that mean? Did she come late? I can't. I don't know. I shouldn't have said that out loud. So anyway, she at the house, and they start talking about just adopting a baby again. And she was like, I want to adopt a baby. We talked to an adoption person. She talked to her father-in-law. We talked to an adoption person, and this person was like, well, we could possibly do it, and we just really got to talk to our daughter. And then the grandfather said, that girl gonna tear that baby up. And they's like, no, she ain't. He's like, shit, a pit bull and a chihuahua, child. Oof. So she's like, no, she ain't. She want a sibling. And the husband, Larry, says, not really. She want a playmate. And I was like, you need to get out of that shit. She thinking sibling, you want playmate. If Leighton don't want a playmate, then, we can't adopt the kid and give back. I don't want that girl. I don't want my daughter to be uncomfortable in her own home. Then Nicole comes back and said, she's not going to be uncomfortable in her own home. He said, well, she the deciding. Leighton is the deciding factor on whether or not two grown ass people adopt a kid. You gonna make that decision based on a 7-year old. Okay, you need help too, Larry Jr. So anyway, she said, Big Larry, what you think, BL? What you think? What you think? And he said, well, I had that issue here already because see, Larry and the other one, they was already 7 years apart. And I ain't gonna lie, that was hard on me. Y'all may have just waited too long to do this. I mean, she's the girl like 7 years old. And she's like, well, so So Nicole let us know in our confessional, 3, 4 years ago, we wasn't in no space. This marriage wasn't in no space to have no other baby. So I'm just gonna give y'all my girl, adopt your baby. You don't need Larry. Divorce Larry. Adopt your baby and go on about your business because you are not happy in your marriage. And then Larry Jr. was happy when Nicole asked his father what he thought about them trying to bring a baby into the house. He's like, the little girl too bad. She ain't gonna like her, and y'all waited too long. And he should have put this in there too. Y'all got marital problems. Y'all don't need to bring nobody up in this bullshit till y'all fix it, because y'all can't even talk to each other. And then, the last week when they had that crab bowl, he went to that, but fuck it. He didn't go to the rodeo thing because he had to work. He went to the crab bowl, but he ain't stayed because he knew that they were gonna start arguing. He ain't want to hear. He went home, took some medicine, so when she came home, he ain't want to hear that shit. And then he wasn't with her at the luxury thing because the luxury opening because he got to work. And you can just see how they talk to each other. That shit is over. It's just over to me. I mean, I'm sorry, it's terrible, but I'm just saying it like this, like don't waste your time like I was wasting mine. When you girl, just go. So anyway, I was paying attention to the little girl, but I don't like to pay attention to the little girl. And the term for her is a single only child, and she kind of rude to me, y'all. I'm just saying. If I tell you come here and sit down, I want to talk to you, you tell me no, what you don't want to talk about, and stop, and all, I ain't down. But I'm gonna leave that alone because that ain't my kid. So let's go. Okay, so whew, we're getting over here to Caramel and Keyshia bought their house, and inside their home is her son. I don't know what his name is. She got a son that's 20, and the girlfriend or the fiance, because it's a lesbian couple. She has two daughters, so she got two bonus daughters and her son, and they all moved into their new home that they purchased. And Caramel was a realtor. Girl, go ahead, you keep that commission for yourself. I hear you. You got your license. So anyway, while they there arranging their house, Aunt Jackie come over, and they happy to see her, and she bring them flowers, and they show her the house, and they all sit down, and they start talking about what happened at the crab bowl. And Aunt Jackie says that she didn't want to go that way, it just got out of hand, but it's something that's been bottled up and it's something that they really need to talk about. So uh Keisha was like, yeah, I ain't mean for it to go that way. She said, but what the way I feel is valid. And I'm with you on that. It's valid. And she said, so Jackie was like, my father's not here. I wish that he was. I could talk to him while your father's here. You can still make this right. She was like, yeah, 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 okay. Okay, sure. So anyway, tonight is the luxury thing. That's going to be the first time all of them have been together under one roof. So hopefully nothing won't go wrong. So, they Jackie and Lakeisha talk about the pitch, and they're both really excited about the progress of seeing it come to fruition. So Monye is still really, really bothered by the argument that she had with Quita because she said she was protecting her mother, and Quita said she was protecting her mama too. So they're gonna agree to disagree, but it's some little fire there. But they're gonna be all right because they family. We find that out later on in the episode. So Joy come over, Monye's mother. I do not like her. Her face look like she ain't happy. And she on that bullshit. She come see Monye and her daughter, and they want to talk. So the little girl said, "Can we go eat in my room?" She said, "Eat in your room." Joy said, "Eat in your room." And she was like, "Yeah, we do that here at our house. She can eat in her room." So anyway, Monye asked Joy about what she felt about the crab boil, and she says the way that Keyshia act was disrespectful. No child should ever talk to their parent like that. Well, no parent should ever act like that. She got a lot of nerve, her righteous indignation. And then she was like, her mama knew what was going on. Her mama took it upon herself to mess with somebody in a relationship. And he chose me. And they angry. And you angry too. All I wanted them to do was take a blood test. And when took the blood test, that made you even angrier because it was confirmed. Yeah. And Bubba married me. Keisha mama knew better. Bubba and her mama put her in that situation. Yeah, it's not no fault of her own. But Georgia act like it's no fault of hers. She's like, when I go to put my head on the pillow at night, I sleeps in peace or something. I rest well. So I was just like, what? I don't have no pressure. So Monye trying to understand her mama's pain and shit. But on the for real, she your sister. Then you call her whatever you want to. You know, I just, my kids would never talk like that. Well, maybe she wouldn't have talked like that if her father was in her life, biatch. Because that's what you is to me, Joy. You just a hateful ass hater, and it's 30 something years, and you still, and the woman dead, and you still mad. You need therapy. So anyway, Keyshia had asked Jackie, why how I wound up over there with y'all from 0 to 7 years old. And she said, we wanted to know who you was. We knew you was out here and we wanted to meet you. So we called your mother and your mother was down with that shit. So we came and we got you. And that's that. So then Joy say, they called me too. And they was like, we're going to, she a part of Keyshia a part of the family. And she going to be around for the holidays and Christmas and birthdays. And she's like, Joy, I don't care. They ain't got nothing to do with me. They ain't got nothing to do with my money or none of that. I was just like, man, she's ignorant as fuck. Like, Bubba married me. So I was like, fuck it. And Jackie just told Lakeisha to fix it with her father if she can. And she was like, she gonna chill. She going there tonight. She gonna be there tonight, but Caramel ain't gonna come. But she said, she just gonna chill. And then I didn't like this that Joy said she blessed to be a part of this family. Bitch, you is too. She should be blessed. What she complaining about? She should be blessed to be a part of this family. Why would she want to be a part of anything that you got going on? You seem like you should be blessed. Because it looked like you was doing shit. And ain't like you done nothing either. So anyway, we got the two sisters, Jamisha and Quita, talking. And, they talking about what's going on in their lives, the precious, the things, the marriage. The Quita one, she wanted a new house. She wanted to look at the house. She liked it, but she don't really want to move into the house yet because her husband a little bit flaky on the job. He got a consistent job, but he really likes doing other things like taking pictures and shit, making documentaries, filming documentaries and stuff. He ain't really down with just doing the real estate, and we could tell because he's acting like he's fucking bored with taking pictures of houses. So they're talking to each other and she want to have another baby and blah blah blah, but she ain't gonna do it till she see him really stepping up. Okay, so let me see what else. So anyway, I was like, he gonna quit Braden. Chris gonna quit Braden. Um, real estate, or his ass gonna get fired. Yeah. So anyway, he taking the place is absolutely awesome, and they quoted a price would be $9,000 to stage the house, but not only did they stage it, they had flowers, they had advertisement everywhere, they had food, they had valet parking, they had luxury cars, it was a fucking party, like a red carpet party, and of course they had the Chris taking the pictures and stuff. So what else we got? So now we at the gathering, and Monet, Quita pulled Monet to the side because they passed each other at the party and they don't say nothing. But eventually they talk and they say, "Oh, we just got a little bit overheated because my mom and your mom, and it was just we was full emotion, and they have agreed to disagree, like I said earlier." Then you have then when Keyshia, Monet, and Nicole, they all go upstairs and they have a conversation because they want to know how each other's doing. And they had just resolved, listen, we ain't no half of nothing. We whole sisters. You a part of our life, we're a part of yours, and everybody's gonna have to deal with it. We just gonna have to do this. So Keyshia is happy. She said she hope her two sisters keep fighting to have her in her life, to keep her a part of the family. So I thought that was real cool. So then all of a sudden Bubba and Joy show up. And I don't think Keyshia has said two words to him. I don't think they said anything to each other. So I don't know if she gonna apologize to him or not. I would apologize to him just because he's my father, and it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here. But I ain't going overboard with it. Excuse me, let me get a little drink here. So let's see what else. And the Oscarine, of course, was there. Everybody say it again. Everybody was taking pictures. The cars was nice. The food looked good. And it looks like it's going to be a successful event. The homeowner's brother came to see what was going on, and he was really pleased with the turnout of the people, the realtors that came to see how the realtors and brokers that came to the party to see his house to get it sold. So I think they're going to get it sold. I don't know how I feel about watching this a second season because I just don't want to hear about that damn. I don't want to hear about that wealth shit no more. I'm tired of it. Just build the goddamn houses and make your money. And I didn't like Nicole when I first started watching this. I didn't. She's the only one that I did not like. Now I like everybody except Joy, and I ain't really that crazy about Bubba either. Um, I think I don't know what nobody's storylines would be if they came back. Cause Miss Oscrene, she just she just show up at the meetings, cause she's the grandmother, great grand, and Nicole and her husband, that just shit. She shouldn't even want to shoot that. But I like Nicole. She real deep, and she don't really play no bullshit. And I like people like that. But I didn't like it at first. I thought she was well. At first, to me, she was putting on, but she's not putting on now because I think she didn't want us to see in her marriage or whatever. But that shit is terrible. It is. So you could have been anywhere in the world, but you've been here with me for 18 minutes. And I don't know what Carlos King gonna do about this series. I mean, if it come on again, I might watch it a little bit, but it ain't really get me. I'm more interested. I'm not that interested. I don't want to hear no more about this building house shit. I just don't. If I do, I watch HGTV. I'm more interested in their lives, their personal lives. So, we'll see. Well, listen, have a wonderful, wonderful Saturday morning, and I will talk to you tonight after I watch Love and Marriage Huntsville. Bye now.